Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, DevilFlooD, and we're here to show the latest and greatest games from Star Productions. Now, you remember Dead Space, right? I mean, you saw ads. What else did you see? You saw people getting raped by their kids, which was actually quite hilarious. Oh, that guy got raped. Oh my god. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. God. It's awesome.
Oh.
And we also saw boots.
Yeah.
Lots of boots.
Yeah.
Awesome. But today we're going to show the newest game from EA Gaming Industries and also from Visceral Games. That's right, it's Dead Space Edition, available for Xbox or PlayStation, and you get free with the pre-order for Dead Space 2. But it doesn't mean it's going to be good. I mean, you know Isaac from Dead Space 1. You know, he likes opening doors, but that doesn't mean he will walk through them. I mean, come on. Okay, bad example. But it's not like one of those games where if you complete something, it just goes on the screen and it just goes, ping! Completed! Here you go, 5 million credits! It's nothing like that, it's more like a hacking game. And another thing you don't have is zombies just running up to you and just disrupting you. Like, blarg, blarg, rape. No, you don't have anything. So, you only get a simple hacking game. So let's go through some of the basics and some of the controls for it. Now it's time for the gameplay. We'll be adding some cinematics as well to show you. So we're here to talk about the gameplay. Okay, the gameplay is actually alright. I mean, you know, you start off, after you save it, of course. Actually, click ignition. You start off as a chief engineer. Look at him. You start off as an engineer who repairs things. Hint, Isaac, hint. And then you basically just stand up and you talk to this girl. He seems lucky, and then this guy comes in. Now he's your chief. I don't know his name because I'm too bored, but he says something to you to say repair this, blah blah blah. And I say, well, the computer terminal is fried, and he says I could have done it myself. And then you go, well, fine. And then so you head off to repair this thing, and that's where we. So you get there, and then this guy's here, and then you talk to him, and he tells you that the main door's fried, and you're like, oh, boring. He's like, and then he starts turning on his accent on, and he goes, "Oh, my curry is very cold," and you're like, "Whoa, what?" And then you're focused on that, and then he keeps on telling you about this like curry dreams and stuff, and then you get out your little pad, which looks like a human on it. Never noticed that before, and then you actually start some of the gameplay. Okay, so let's show up some of the gameplay and stop looking at her ass. And now to actually get some recording. Okay, it starts off like this. This is one of the first mini games. You start off as this like red dot trying to access this thing, and that blue dot over there is trying to stop you. And you don't hit any of these these blocks of digits. It slows you down. But if you hit those circling green things, it'll speed you back up. These are called firewalls. You don't hit them, and if that blue dot reaches the end before you, it's just game over. So. Now, the next mini game I'm going to talk to you about is this. It's like some virus game where you gotta get the red point over to the green point, and you have to use either a shooter or like this other thing, which is like a circle. But you have to be careful what position you take because all the other things trying to stop you. So, and it takes quite long. But you gotta do it before the timer reaches 0. So, you always have to get there for. If you just keep mass producing them, they'll eventually get through in about half the time. But that's the only thing. So, but you need to reach there, otherwise the game will end. So it starts off like this. These shooting towers, they shoot. So good. It's fun the first about 4 or 5 times, but then it can get really, really boring. I mean, you know, it's the same as with the red dots. I mean, you know. Like on the red thing, you can't stop hitting all the blue things. I mean, you know, you gotta dodge them all, and you gotta hit those. You don't have to hit those, I mean, and you gotta go through those. I mean, it's very, very annoying sometimes when you don't win. But, you know, persistence has its rewards, I think. Now we're gonna look at some of the video graphics and how that works. The video is like an animated comic. I mean, you know, sometimes the characters move their arms like that, and sometimes they just walk slowly, but their legs actually just don't move, and then you sometimes see the prostate move. But, you know, it's quite cool how it happens like that. Sometimes else. And another cool time is when you see their eyebrows move. It's pretty cool. And another time is when You know, they're actually talking on their comms, and then this girl around will just come up to someone and just wave, and then just stop randomly. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, don't you think? I mean, having this girl just randomly wave at people. All in all, I think the movies are actually pretty cool in how all their actions, you know, somehow relate to the actual story, how their eyes move and stuff like that. But on the other hand, the minigames can get boring. I mean, all you do is keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, that does get boring. And you always have to dodge stuff. I mean, come on. All in all, I'd say I give it a 6. I mean, you know, it's quite fun, but the minigames can get boring. Let's ask Isaac for his appeal. So, Isaac, what do you think of this Dead Space Ignition?
Yeah! Yeah!
Just pure awesome.